The Lord is our shepherd, I shall not want him, because I like down in a green pasture, him leadeth I. Besides still water them, him restoreth I soul, him leadeth I in the part of I trusted for him name's sake. Yea! Though I rasta, I go walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I can't fear no evil, for thy rod and thy staff them comforted I and I. Unu prepare a table before I. In the presence of our enemy them, unu anointed I head with unu oil. My cup runneth to over. Surely goodness and mercy I go follow I all the days of I life. Me I go dwell in the house of the Lord God. Jack them away. How ma house of Bolisa? I don't know what to. It was simply a four. Ma gas of Bolisa. Akpe kaka. How time you moye? Oh you all done. This is the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushonemo, where we speak truth to power. Now here we don't criticize, but if we must, it would only be on one condition: to build and not to destroy. That is what we keep saying each and every time. We are the seat of power. We speak truth to power. We are in the service of God and country. Again, here we are not neutral because we have taken sides. Oh yes, and we have never claimed to be neutral. We have actually taken sides. The side of the truth. That is why we are affectionately called the headquarters of the truth. And my name, Black Rasta. Now in every traditional African home there is a black pot. And each time this black pot sits on the fire, there is something super sumptuous cooking. Ingredients of so many different types, shapes and sizes, aromas and even flavors. Put aside all their differences and relocate into the black pot, where they are subjected to some really good amount of heating. At the end of the day, they produce sumptuous food. In all this palatability for the nourishment of the family in its whole entirety. That is what we literally do here. We pick up ideas from all walks of life, all and sundry, the rank and file of our people, right from the crowns of their heads, all the way down to the soles of their feet. And we subject these ideas to some crucial forensic scrutiny, right after which we tease out the creme de la creme of all these ideas and use that for the development of our people, our continent, our land. This is the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushonemo, and here we speak truth to power ultimately. I'm glad to say we are live on Facebook. We are also live on YouTube. Oh yes, this is the headquarters of the truth. This is the address of the truth. This is the domicile of the truth. It is the habitat of the truth, the mansion of the truth, the palace of the truth, the hometown of the truth, the bedroom of the truth. In fact, it is the truth. This is the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushonemo, and here we speak truth to power. Please share the broadcast, and if you have not subscribed to this channel yet, hit on the subscription button so that each time we are on, you will be reminded to watch, especially after you have hit on the notification bell. This is the headquarters of the truth. Come here. And my name, Black Rasta. I am most excited to be with you. Oh my God. Today we have three very important issues to look at. I'm going to run with the speed of fire. Oh my God, have mercy. My brother, my sister, brace yourself for the storm. I want to say thank you so much for joining us. I want to say we appreciate you. I want to say we love you. This is the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushonemo, and here we speak truth to power. What else can I say? What else can I do? But to just say our numbers are scrolling on the screen. Pick up the numbers and do business with us. Maybe you have a certain story so dear to your heart that you want us to follow up on. We are more than just excited to do that. My brother, my sister, this is the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushodemo, where we speak truth to power. One more time, subscribe to the channel and hit on the notification bell so that each time we are on, you will be reminded to watch and send your comments in. We are excited to be part of this. And above all, please recommend us to family and friends. This is the home of the truth. Yes, the foundation of the truth. Today we have three very important issues to look at. And I want to say thank you so much to our sponsors. Thanks so much to Tesori Doriente. Now turn every single shower into a royal experience with Tesori Doriente. It is Italian technology married with African ingredients and raw materials to give you that very beautiful, exotic shower gel. Now pour a little bit of the shower gel into the middle of your palm, shake up the bath water. It gives you some rich foam of lather that nourishes your skin and also keeps it glowing like the morning sun. That is the secret to my beautiful, well-nourished, rich skin. It also repels insects and above all, it keeps your skin shiny and leaves on you 48 hours and beyond the smell of heaven. Oh yes, the Garden of Eden. My brother, my sister, it comes in several flavors. We prefer to call them fragrances because they are natural. I love the forest therapy. I love to smell like the beautiful flowers in the forest. Oh yes, the forest therapy. I also love the royal oud because I'm a royal. And again, you might just love the ikigai, maybe the karma or the Persian dream. Oh my God. You are free to sample all these wonderful Tesori Doriente fragrances. And remember, it is soft, smooth, silky, and its long-lasting oriental fragrance will remain on you. Do you have an interview to attend? Maybe there's a guy in town you need to impress. Maybe there's a chick in the area that you need to show some levels. Here's Tesori Doriente. Smell like heaven. We are giving you premium quality at a very affordable price. It is proudly distributed right here in Ghana by Daddy Ash Limited. Oh yes, Daddy Ash Limited. Please call Daddy Ash on 0244 772599. Daddy Ash Limited for bulk purchases and inquiries. Tesori Doriente. Turn every single shower into a royal experience. We are also sponsored by the kind courtesy of Millennium Insurance. And when we talk about Millennium Insurance, oh yes, Millennium Insurance is your trustworthy partner. Hey, what kind of insurance do you want? Is it home and allied perils insurance? No problem. Oh, home business? Oh, no problem at all. We make sure that you have any kind of insurance that you desire. Motor insurance policy, get your third party and comprehensive and beyond against theft, burglary, fire, no problem. Hey, and when you are traveling, we'll take you there safely and bring you back in safety. Oh yes, travel insurance, your personal accident and group personal accidents, no problem, you are covered 24/7. Oh yes. Visit our sales portal at sales.millenniuminsurance.com. And when it comes to natural disasters, oh, we make sure you are more than just covered. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Fires, floods, tsunamis, volcanoes, maybe even earthquakes, no problem. And the good news is that when it comes to claims, we make sure that we give it to you quicker than anybody could even think. Oh, yes, because we want to bring you back to the right footing. We don't delay, dilly-dally with you. Go and come back. No, sir. That's why we are called your trustworthy partner. Remember, not every insurance is an assurance. Some of it may pretend to cover you like a plaster, but it's ultimately a disaster. But with Millennium Insurance, this is your trustworthy partner. Our numbers are on the screen. Our offices are all over Ghana, dotted like Pekle during the Omowo. Please pick up the numbers and make sure that we cover you. We are your trustworthy partner. Thank you so much. This is the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushodemo, and here we speak truth to power. We are also sponsored by the kind courtesy of Lemfi. Are you sending money from America? Maybe you're sending it from Canada. Hey, if you send $100 and beyond, I give you $20 back. That is what is called the cash back. If you are a first-time sender, and if you use the referral code RASTA, RASTA bakupe, mpese bakupe, RASTA ekomepe. When you do that, you have $20 Canadian, $20 American dollars back as cash back as a first-time sender. Oh yes. And if you send in euros or even in British pounds, no problem. 100 pounds, 100 euros and beyond, we give you 10 euros, 10 British pounds back as cash back. Just to say thank you so much for using Lemfi and believing in the speed of Lemfi. And of course, remember to use the referral code RASTA. Hey, now when it comes to Lemfi, no transfer fees. And again, the money comes straight into your account or your Momo account. Yes, your bank account or Momo account in just seconds of transfer. No transfer fees. That is why everybody is running to Lemfi. And Lemfi is African. Lemfi is doing a lot of community engagement and development right here in Ghana. That is why I am a proud Lemfian. I love Lemfi. Now, you don't need to travel several kilometers away in order to locate a certain building before you can transfer money to Ghana. In the privacy of your bedroom, even on your WC, even whilst in your bed doing what you do best, you can kick, and send it. And in just a split second, it is right here. And you get the most competitive, oh my God, rates ever. This is Lemfi. Yes, and I'm a proud Lemfian. Oh my God, up there. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. We are also sponsored by the kind courtesy of Herbal Technology. Hey, now when we talk about Herbal Technology, we are talking about that clinic that uses only herbs. We were the first in Ghana to produce tablets, and we gave you Viva Nigo tablets. It is very powerful. Oh my God, the first of its kind. Now what we do at Herbal Technology is very simple. Two people may have malaria, but it's not the same medication that will treat them. What we do, we go into your blood. We look at you and see exactly how and why you got ill. Maybe you ate the wrong food. Maybe you sat and breathed the wrong air. Hey, at Herbal Technology, we are not just not technologically advanced, we are also herbally yours. We make sure that we don't just treat you, we heal you. That is why everybody is talking about technology. Hey, what can't we treat? Is it Parkinson's disease? Oh, is it that disease whose name you can't mention? No problem. As long as it is a disease, there's a herb that treats it. And we know all the herbs. Oh my God. I can't wait to go to Herbal Technology. Pick up the numbers on the screen and call right now. Hey, don't be ashamed of any sickness that you have. There is a treatment beyond that, a healing for that at Herbal Technology. Call us on 0208 337711. Herbal Technology. We don't just treat you, we heal you. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonamo. And here we speak truth to power. Take one more second. Click on the subscription button. Right after that, on the notification bell. Share the broadcast and let's go into action. Let's get ready to rumble. Story number 1. Watch this. Warning. Judge angry over Kwabena Adu-Boahene tricks in court. Ebuboba. When we say it, we mean it. Until we see the end of it, we never rest. There is a hall nicknamed Katanga Hall right there at the Kwabena University of Science and Technology. And their motto is, we rest not. That was where I had my training as a radio person. And I am proud to say, I rest not until the work is done to the glory of the Most High God. It looks like Adu-Boahene is done. And I am excited at that. I don't like cheats. I don't like thieves. I don't like fraudsters. They are not my friends. They should not be your friends. My brother, my sister, for some months now, Adu-Boahene has been running to court, left, right, and center. In fact, he is on the red notice and he can't fly out of the nation. My brother, my sister, investigators told us that he was the terror kid of the NSB that had his DNA and signature. What does it mean? He was the first to become the boss of the NSB, National Signals Bureau. He walked into the office of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and told him, Nana, you know how much work we have done for you to come into power. It is the digital age, and I am the digital whiz kid. So I am here to tell you that I need a certain outfit to be open for me under the national security. Nana couldn't cough. He said, go and consider it done. At the time, he even became more powerful than his own boss at the national security. He could make and unmake. He could make happy or sad. And this guy here, according to investigators, was a sadist. He hated it when people were happy. He was part of a kidnapping gang that picked up so many people, high and low profile. In fact, the one that hits the mind immediately, oh my God, that airline girl who was picked up, Emirates, she worked for, and she was kidnapped simply because he arrived at the airport late and the aeroplane gates were already closed. And he was angry that he, being the whiz kid of Ghana, who had Nana Addo in the middle of his palm, my brother, my sister, and probably the vice president in his pocket, the gates of the aeroplane must be opened for him to enter. They said, lie, we are not opening the gates of the aeroplane closed. When I spoke with him, he told me, Blakk RASTA, I arrived about 17 minutes before the gates were closed, and he showed me some footages on his phone. But I don't trust him anymore. This is a big liar. He lies more than Satan. I used to believe him right at the beginning, and he convinced me with lies until I dug deep around his background and I realized that this is Satan's uncle, my brother, my sister, and I decided that I will not listen to him again. We give everybody the chance. Talk, let us listen. We weigh you by what you say and your actions. And when we get to realize that you are the demon's grandson, we move back immediately. And you'll be shocked that you ever knew us. Because you'll wonder, he was my friend only a few years back. How come right now he's behaving like Satan? Yes, I could be Satan and I could be an angel depending on you. You play the game. My brother, my sister, this is Kwabena Adu-Boahene. He's been running to the court and his lawyer is the guy called Atachia. In fact, he is the lawyer in the whole world that I don't envy. He has a gargantuan tax on top of his head. I am not surprised all the hair on his head is gone. My brother, my sister, he's carrying a lot of heavy, hot load. And it's normal for anybody to lose their hair when they carry such hot, heavy loads. Hallelujah. Watch this. Now, Adu-Boahene has been going to court left, right, and center. He's been charged. And it looks like the trial is almost ended. The judge is very angry. Remember, we told you about this judge. The judge, everyone says, is a no-nonsense judge. The judge who is trying to bring back the integrity of the judiciary in the view of many other luminary judges. My brother, my sister, we're talking about Justice Francis Akangabuno Achibonga. Justice Francis Apangabuno Achibunga. His name is enough to resurrect any criminal and kill them again, bury them and kill them again as many times as is necessary. This is the judge we're talking about. Hey, Adu-Boahene was in court yesterday and he was also in court today. And it looks like he's the most uncomfortable tick in the skin of any animal. Hallelujah. Not many Many people might know this guy called Adu-Boahene. My brother, my sister, many Ghanaians cannot wait for the mouth of the prison to open to swallow this guy like Jonah was swallowed by the whale. But let us run a dossier on this guy. Come here. Watch this. Run the dossier. Hey, this is the guy we're talking about. He's an engineer. And he's called Kwabena Adu-Boahene. He's a Ghanaian intelligence and IT professional who served as the Director General of the National Signals Bureau from 2017 when it was created by Nana Addo specifically for this whiz-kid. To early 2025, he was there for 8 solid years. My brother, oh yes. He's currently facing a high-profile criminal trial involving alleged financial misconduct during his tenure. Now appointed by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo to lead the NSB, an agency under the National Security Council, he spent nearly 2 decades at the Bureau, starting in 2007. Oh Lord. He previously served as Deputy Director and held roles such as Head of Network Operations and Head of Core Network Planning and IT. This is Kwabena Adu-Boahene. He managed Ghana's secure communication infrastructure and provided signals intelligence to counter national security threats. Oh, yes. He managed Ghana's secure communication infrastructure and provided signals intelligence to counter national security threats. He led the technical signals team that successfully located and rescued 2 kidnapped Canadian women in Kumasi in 2019. And we all heard about that. And we applauded him. Oh, what a great guy. Remember those Canadian women who were lost in Kumasi in 2019? Adu-Boahene played a role, and we have talked about this over and over on this show. Now, he himself holds a Master of Science in Information Systems Management from the University of Liverpool, an MA, yes, MA in Peace, Security and Intelligence Management from UPSA, and a Bachelor of Science in Electronic Engineering from Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology with secondary education at Achimota School. I'm sure Achimota School by now is so ashamed of this guy. Now, right now, following his tenure, Adu-Boahene has been on trial at the Accra High Court since March 2025. 1 year gone. He and his wife are accused of stealing, money laundering, and causing financial loss to the state, totaling approximately 49.1 million Ghana cedis, an approximation of about 7 million American dollars. Prosecutors allege these funds intended for cybersecurity projects were diverted to his private firm, B.N.C Communications Bureau Limited. And that is very important. He diverted according to investigators. Okay? Now, his legal team led by Samuel Atachia has indicated that defending the case may involve revealing classified information. Now, the trial continues with bank statements admitted as evidence as from April 2026. This is Kwabena Adu-Boahene. What has he been accused of? What is he going through right now? Now watch this. Now the most recent development in the Kwabena Adu-Boahene trial occurred this week. Yes, on April 20, 2026. That's just yesterday, as the Accra High Court continues to hear the 49.1 million Ghana cedi cybersecurity fraud case. My brother, my sister, eyewitnesses have been paraded, and prosecution witnesses are still being paraded. Today, there was one in court. And look at what happened. Yesterday, on April 20, 2026, the High Court, presided over by Justice Francis Achibonga, blocked the defense from using a swift transfer receipt from Adu-Boahene's private company, Advantage Solutions, during cross-examination. Now, the court ruled that the prosecution's finance witness had no personal knowledge of the private documents. Listen attentively. Now, the head of finance at the National Security Bureau, Miss Edith Ruby Adu-Boahene, has been testifying about financial flows. Recent sessions involved disputes over WhatsApp chats that purportedly detailed requests for operational funds. And that was today in court, my brother, my sister. Now, Adu-Boahene remains on an 80 million Ghana cedi bail with 2 sureties. Now, his lawyer, Samuel Atachia, has urged that the funds were used for legitimate special operations, including payments to MPs and political activities, which he claims makes the case a matter of national security. Listen. He was part of a business called Glofet Company, which he established with his pastor. But he tried to swindle the pastor, as we were told. And investigators were quick to draw the attention of the pastor, a reverend minister of his own church. And he went back to the registration and the nitty-gritties of the business. And for now, he has been excommunicated from both the church and the business, a fertilizer making firm. My brother, my sister, in late 2024, Glofed was awarded a $15.75 million American dollar contract to supply 300,000 bags of granular fertilizer. And from my investigation, Adu-Boahene didn't have a hand in this. He only came in there and saw an opportunity and had stolen money, according to investigators, and decided to go into this. Now, it is located in Asuboi, Eastern region. It remains one of the largest fertilizer blending plants in West Africa, capable of producing 2,400 metric tons per day. Prosecutors allege that some of the 49.1 million diverted from the NSB was invested into the manufacturing of fertilizer at Glofed, and that's correct. Part of the stolen money, according to investigators, got into the Glofed business, but he was trying to manipulate the original owner of the business, whose church he was paying tithes to. And when they realized that he was a dangerous crook, they removed him from the church and also kicked him out of Glofed. Now, these are the summary of the charges against him: stealing, money laundering, and willfully causing financial loss. Diverting 7 million meant for an Israeli cyber defense software, ISC Holdings, into personal accounts and companies. This is what it is. Now, the Economic and Organized Crime Office and the Attorney General's Department have identified and frozen an extensive portfolio of high-value assets allegedly linked to Kwabena Adu-Boahene and his wife. Now, the state claims these acquisitions, in fact, coincide with the alleged diversion of 7 million American dollars, an equivalent of 49.1 million Ghana cedis from the National Signals Bureau. My brother, my sister, and look at what he owns, allegedly, as told to us by investigators. Mayfair Estate is a multiple luxury home, including number 2 Stream Part Drive, valued at 1 million American dollars, and number 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 Edith Avenue. Vertex Properties at Oyarifa, a gated estate development consisting of 27 houses, each estimated at $295,000. Now, the Dorchester, that's the Ashanti region, a recently uncovered 37-unit luxury apartment complex in Asokori, Mampo, and we showed you videos of this over and over. Shadow and Environs, several separate houses with individual values ranging from $500,000 American dollars to $1 million American dollars, all owned allegedly by Kwabena Adu-Boahene, secured from stolen money, ill-gotten money, fraud money. He also has assets in London, in the UK. At least 2 properties have been tracked by investigators in the United Kingdom. And there is a fleet of luxury vehicles. Over 60 high-end cars are targeted for seizure, including a Lamborghini, Maserati, and multiple Cadillac Escalades and Range Rovers. And he has businesses too. Now the state has also placed surveillance on his fertilizer company, Glofed, and Dream Enterprise Collections Limited, and a car rented business. Now Glofed has actually been set aside for the time being because Adu-Boahene himself was trying to defraud the owner of the thing. But investigations continue. Adu-Boahene's legal team, led by Samuel Atachia, has argued in court that many of these properties were acquired as far back as 2017, years before the alleged 2020 crime. That's what he says. The Oyarifa houses belong to a business aggregation platform where external investors provided construction funds, not state money. Adu-Boahene was already a successful businessman before his 2018 appointment as a director general. Now, Iyoko has officially frozen approximately 50 million Ghana cedis in accounts linked to this and related cases to prevent further fund movement during the trial. This is Adu-Boahene. That is the dossier, very rich and heavy. My brother, my sister, he appeared in court yesterday and they asked him for receipts. It's been peddled around by a few boys on radio and TV that he might have paid. A lot of Ghanaians don't care where the money is from. All they care about is that they have money to spend. In a country where so many people believe in, oh, the end justifies the means, rather than the means justifying the end, we have a problem. We don't care where the money is from. We don't care who gives us money. We are only interested in filling our belly, even if it's with poison. We will. My brother, my sister, it's been peddled around that, oh, the cybersecurity machine that he was supposed to get from Israel had actually been procured and that it was sitting somewhere at the National Signals Bureau. But inventory received from the National Signals Bureau excludes that. In other words, there's nothing like that there. So where are those going around peddling the lie that he actually got that machine from Israel? And they are even showing letters from some fraudulent Israeli companies to show that this guy actually procured and then he got that and paid for that. In court, he was hot yesterday. He was asked to provide receipts for some of the things he had bought. And the news code cards are clear. He provided private receipts. Private receipts to the court. And what did the court say? And this is GH1 TV. Court shoots down Adu-Boahene's attempt to disguise his private company's receipts as those of National Signals Bureau. Remember, we already told you, according to investigators, he has siphoned money from the mother company that belongs to the state, cloned one to look like it, and he put the money straight into it and was blowing it on prostitutes and his personal whims and caprices. This guy. Right from the start, we made this clear. The official account is BNC. And he opened one, B.N.C. However, he was able to get the bankers to agree with him that B.N.C. is the same thing as BNC. My brother, my sister, A.B.A is not the same as ABA. One is ABBA and the other one is A.B.A. They have the same spelling, but there are dots in between. My brother, my sister, he had his way. He was the big boy. He had the state apparatus of terror. Hey, he could frighten anybody, scare any animal out of his way, kidnap you by any kind of means. Everyone was scared of him. He got the bank to be able to accept That kind of notorious thing. And he was able to steal from the state, as alleged, 7 million Ghana cedis. This little boy blew it on himself and prostitutes, doing bunga bunga on his birthday, and a few married women that he picked up and was banging left, right, and center. So, Justice Francis Apangabuno Achibonga, the no-nonsense judge, looked at him in court and probably told himself, what does this guy take us for? Little children? Give me receipts. You are giving me personal receipts of a limited liability. I am looking for the state enterprise, not a limited liability, a personal thing. And he stood in court shivering like a baby that was just seeing fire for the first time. Hallelujah. The judge refused to take the receipts, and he warned him out of anger not to try it again. Don't try it. These are receipts that are from private enterprises. We are looking for receipts from the main state outfit. I can't be asking for a receipt from National Security, or better still, from the Office of the Attorney General. Then you go and bring me receipts from Mami Water and Co. at Asuboy or at Adabraka. No, sir. We are looking for receipts from the Office of the Attorney General and Minister of Justice. Official receipts. So this goes a long way to tell you that our brother most probably did what the investigators said he did. Why are the receipts coming from your private company? The judge says, don't try this trick on me. I hate that. And he quickly pocketed it and looked into the sky, probably saying, oh, Irade Yankopon. Yay, Irade Yankopon. My brother, my sister, this is Adu-Boahene. There are more news code cards pushed all over the place. Remember when there was a supposed jamboree? When this woman went to court and she said that she didn't know whether Adu-Boahene had stolen money or not. And people were jubilating. Fans and maybe co-thieves of Adu-Boahene were jubilating in the media that even the finance person did not know whether money was missing or not. And what did the Right Honorable Dr. Justice Sremsai say? Very simple. Nobody steals money and records it. Deputy Attorney General rubbishes claims that 49.1 million Adu-Boahene, stole, did not exist. From Ghana Web, my brother, my sister, more news code cards. From exchange rates to secret National Signals Bureau account, Sremsai details shifting defense of Adu-Boahene. Right now, it looked like this guy and his lawyer are confused. They don't know where to tackle. They are shifting from left to right and talking. My brother, Ghanaians cannot wait for justice to be delivered. And they are supposed to return to court on Thursday. It's a fast-track court. The president had already told us that he would love to see some of these trials done speedily. That was why the no-nonsense judge, Justice Apangabuno Achibonga, was brought in, and he has time. He's sitting almost every day so that this case will be dusted. It looks like the last days of Adu-Boahene are here. And it won't be long when people will start singing the dirge. Edu oh yeah oh asa my do yampo anka mekwa koja o Kwabena oh yeah oh asa my do yampo anka mekwa koja o. It will be the happiest moment in the lives of many. Ghanaians have suffered a lot because of crooks and thieves. A lot of the time, they steal and go scot-free because it's a lawless country. Politicians just come in to steal, like in a game of chess. You move one step, and I move one step. We steal in batches. It's Judgment Day. One president has come, and he has shifted the whole goalposts to the land of the truth. He says, let the truth speak. And we are with him. When you are with the truth, you are with us. It's the Black Pot, a.k.a. Kukushodemo. And here, we speak truth to power. When we return, we got more. Hey-ya! Hey-yo! Wayo!
Sometimes you just need a moment for yourself, a moment to slow down, feel the water, and let the day fade. Tesori is more than just a shower. It's a moment of pure calm, smooth, creamy, and relaxing. With forest therapy, Persian dream, royal oud, thalassotherapy, ikigai, fior di loto, and karma, all in convenient 500 milliliter bottles. There's a Tesori scent to fit every mood, every moment, every kind of you. Feel the lather on your skin. Breathe in the aroma. Let stress melt away and just enjoy the calm. You don't just feel clean. You feel refreshed, confident, and yourself. Tesori d'Oriente. Luxury is a feeling. For bulk purchases, contact Daddy Ash Limited on 0244 772599.
Tesori d'Oriente.
Skipper George.
Black Pot. Kuku Shodama.
Black Pot, a.k.a. Kukushodemo. And here we speak truth to power. Please do me a favor. Hit on the subscription button. Right after that, on the notification bell so that each time we are on, you'll be reminded to watch. Above all, recommend us to family and friends. This is the headquarters of the truth. And my name, Blakk RASTA. Story number 2. Kai Dodo. Kai. Last days of Chairman Wontumi. I met with Chairman Wontumi some 3 weeks ago. I went to visit somebody, and there he was in the dark. And the moment he saw me, he rushed out of the dark. He said, I catch you, I catch you. When I looked, I realized that it was Chairman Wontumi. And he told me, Blakk RASTA, why have you been doing this to me? I am your brother. But I'm not able to watch you anymore. Because anytime I watch you, I have a heart attack. I didn't know where me, sir. Who brand me? enti yedimiko prisoner umbesame so sranu de meba besraw pa na mesaw wie nso a kwa atendidie na medi betwa so se wajaja hu saa kodi krono saa asay oman no uni nanado me baomia de nanado ne nam ho kwa baomia ne nam ho kwa wu na ho akiro wenim bie ye. We laughed over it and we took a photograph. This is the photograph. Thank you, MCR. That's it. See, oh, Blakk. Me unyaneme. Ebe. Unyaneme. Ente ya, abutre mame why? Abutre mame. I was in a hurry, running late for a meeting. If I was to stand there, I was going to be about 5 minutes late. So I embraced him and we agreed that we'll meet again and talk. We have not been able to meet from that time for obvious reasons. He's campaigning to pick up political office, yet the jailhouse is very wide open waiting for him. Maybe he will end up being the chairman of the prison canteen. Jesus have mercy. This is Chairman Wontumi. How many people know Chairman Wontumi? And how many people know his issues? In the days of the NPP, this guy was so fearful. Hey, it baffles me sometimes how politicians who behave like tigers and wolves and leopards whilst in power, the moment the power leaves them, they become like snails. They move one step and wait another 1,000 years before they go another step. Chairman Wontumi in his heydays, everywhere he went, Chairman. Hey, you couldn't even meet with Chairman Wontumi. His party robbed and broke this country into nitty-gritties. Can I break it down? Into particles. My brother, my sister. Oh my God. They cracked the coffers of the economy into fissures and crevices. Hallelujah. Hey, yeah, we have never seen a government so dirty and rotten like the Nana-Addo Bawumia government. What a shame. And Ungwasie, they brought us free education, free SHS. We were applauding, we were dancing azonto to this, not knowing they were fanfooling us. Before we could finish with the azonto, they surrounded us with debt. The finance minister grew his pot belly wearing all white like me today and quoting verses from the Bible. Before they left power, he ran into oblivion, all under the pretext of seeking medical attention that Ghanaian doctors are so incompetent of giving and incapable of giving. Ken Oforiatta. When the whole economy broke down and crumbled like cookies, Chairman Wontumi mocked Ghanaians. He had enough money not to invest in Real Tamale United or Fankoba United or Midiama or even Brekum Arsenal. He wanted to go and buy the real Arsenal. He wanted to buy Chelsea. So much money. Millions. My brother, because of you, I'm struggling and suffering and sweating and gnashing my teeth. Very hungry. Almost starved. Then you hold a carrot or a loaf of bread in front of me, dangling it. And when I stretch my weak hands to try and touch it, you pull it back and say, hey, hey, That was what Chairman Wontumi was doing. My brother, he came on TV, told us that he had enough money to buy Chelsea. We saw him on TV displaying gold. We heard him on TV telling us that forest reserves were fraudulent and that the white man knew there was so much gold in there. That was why he intentionally made those places forest reserves. So he decided, with the support of an irresponsible President Nana-Addo, he went into 2 forests, allegedly, and destroyed them. Nimri Forest, and then Samre Boy. Nimri Forest in Mem, and Samre Boy, he went into those areas, harvested the gold. There was so much gold there, he alone couldn't finish. So he imported Chinese to come and be part of it. My brother, that's Chairman Wontumi we are talking about. He had radio stations, TV stations, Chamai. And he went about throwing about his weight, sitting in a certain palanquin that only existed in our wildest imaginations. Hallelujah. Who is Chairman Wontumi? Come here. Run the doors here. Kai. His full name is Bernard Enchibos. He's popularly known as Chairman Wontumi, Ghanaian politician, media proprietor, and business mogul who currently serves as the Ashanti Regional Chairman of the NPP. He was born on the 1st of May 1976, so he's 49 years old, 2 years behind me. And he's been Ashanti Regional Chairman from 2014. He went to Prempeh College, but he said he has no certificates. He also studied a bit of theology and security. At where? We don't know. They also call him the governor. Whilst in school, they called him Benghazi, because he used to do some sports. He was a very poor guy. Very poor. Born into a poor family. Starting as a cleaner in the UK. Before returning to Ghana to build a diversified business empire. And how did he do it? Somebody in the UK told him, you know, you speak well and you like politics. Forget about your educational background. When you go to Ghana, there are idiots in that country who don't really think about the content of your head. They only listen to the noise coming out of your mouth. These so-called party communicators have no common sense. A lot of them. They put them there to make noise, to back Abronye and the rest of them. Tell me one who speaks sensibly. They see what is right, yet they have been programmed to speak against everything that is right for the nation. It's not about the country anymore. So Wontumi took the advice. Hey, we are sure. Hey, Charlie, radio, ni TV there. Buklongo. Omu kotu no ama bi oh. Asa. Oh. Kwa brofu de na ya. Omu kotu ade no. Ko twi de no. Kwa oh, didi atem. Who didi atem be se miensa na se mienu bia. No. Yo. And when he came, he made it. He didn't even think about going back to the UK. Oh, yes. He rose from nothing to something. He started making cheap political money. And he has some business mind as well. So he went into mining. He became the CEO of Akunta Mining Limited and Hansol Mining with significant interest in gold concessions. This guy could sit on TV and radio and insult Mahama and call him a child defiler. He's different from a rapist. A rapist would have sex with somebody without consent. Defilement is when an underage child is involved. He called Mahama a guy who had defiled his own mate on TV. No respect. He was the Almighty. Anyone who crossed him a little bit, shoot, amambe kwainso, utibeko, utiate. He had significant gold concessions. In the days of the NPP, the 8 years of the NPP in power saw him rise to the status of a fat party financier, somebody who had nothing. He was a plate, dishwasher, right there in the UK. He became the owner of Wontumi Media. He wanted to be like Kennedy Japan. At a point, he even compared himself to Kennedy Japan. And he operated Wontumi TV and Wontumi Radio in Kumasi and beyond. He also went into real estates. He claims he owns over 100 houses in Kumasi from his own mouth and is currently building a massive palace estate in Kwadaso. That's Wontumi we are talking about. How did he make his money? Through Galamsey, illegal mining. According to so many different facts given to us, including members of his party, Professor Boateng from Boateng. But Nana Addo loved him so much, he protected him and became an accomplice in these criminal boys' things. He recently expanded into large-scale farming and commodity trading under WMI. And even that, he went to the banks and allegedly, fraudulently acquired loans with the support of his party in power then to swindle the state and rob the state. That's Wontumi we are talking about. He is considered one of the most powerful figures within the NPP due to his control over the Ashanti region, the party's world bank of votes. He was re-elected for a third consecutive term as a regional chairman in May 2022. In early 2026, he expressed interest in contesting for the NPP national chairmanship. He's tired of the Ashanti region. Maybe he feels that he won't get it anymore because people have started opposing him. Now he wants the national chairmanship. Chairman Wontumi is currently facing a high-profile criminal trial regarding Samri Boy illegal mining case. And we told you about it, right? Flip. Samri Boy. Flip. He's accused of permitting unauthorized mining activities on his Akunta mining concession within a forest reserve. Today, he was in court. And that's why we are here. The Court of Appeal dismissed his application to halt the trial. He went to the High Court and he said, you know what? All these things they're saying about me doesn't hold water. There's no case against me. Nobody is able to say they saw me here mining. I was never involved in anything. My company, yes, but did they see me? And the court said, no, sir, there's enough evidence. You can't say that there is no case. And threw it out. He didn't end there. He went to the Court of Appeal, and today they threw it out again. And said, come and open your case. He doesn't want to open it. And I'll tell you why in a bit. Now the High Court has given him a final deadline of May 5, 2026 to file his witness statements and open his defense. His lawyers are thinking about going to the Supreme Court. They don't want to open their trial because they know what is in there. And I'll tell you what is in there soon. While he often makes headlines for his bold claims of wealth, once claiming a $10 billion net worth. Did you hear that? This guy says he has a net worth of 10 billion American dollars. What a rich guy. His current focus is navigating these significant legal challenges in the mining sector. This is Chairman Wontumi. Can I now tell you why he is scared to go and start this? Now, his Akunta mining is involved in so many allegations. Large-scale illegal mining. Galamsey, not small scale. Large scale, not artisanal mining. Somebody just holding chains and doing no. That's large scale illegal mining. Large scale galamsey. Jesus. In forest reserves. Samri boy, he was also there. May 5, he would have to return to court. Flip. My brother, my sister. The appeal rejected has made him shiver. And as he was walking out of court today, he probably was telling himself, Irade, where am I going next? Samri boy, the Tano Numri allegations form the background of public outcry. Flip. He made an illegal entry. The Minerals Commission confirmed that Akunta Mining never had a permit to enter or mine in the Tano Nimiri Forest Reserve. He went there with political power, according to Professor Frimpong Boateng, a man who was chosen by his own party to investigate this. Hey, he had a criminal syndicate as well, according to all these allegations. In fact, a criminal syndicate which was described as a syndicate that sold forest concessions to illegal miners for 300,000 Ghana cedis each. That's about $30,000. Investigators allege the company collected 250 grams of gold in weekly royalties from these illegal miners. And this is where Ghana is crying. His operations allegedly polluted the Tano River, a very peaceful river that people even worship. He went in there, allegedly, and destroyed the whole place. And destroyed approximately 13 hectares of protected forest. All the animals ran elsewhere. Oh my God. Wontumi is currently on a stop list at all Ghanaian airports, meaning he cannot leave the country until the trial concludes. Now the case is highly sensitive because Wontumi was previously exonerated in public comments by former President Akufo-Addo. You see why I called him irresponsible? With all these distractions, Nana Addo boldly came out and said that the man was not culpable. He was not doing illegal mining. Yet a committee that Nana Addo himself established found this guy to be guilty of these silly things. Now, I'm going to tell you why he doesn't want to go to court and open the case. Because his general manager, the general manager of Akunta Mining, his name is Edward Ekweakun. Have you seen him before? Edward Ekweakun, this guy. He said something to journalists. And I said, this guy is wise. You know what he said? He said, there be a kokota. Ube una party for naba. Free Wontumi, free Wontumi, free Wontumi. Obian kase free Ekweakun before. Obian kasada. There be a free Wontumi, free Wontumi. And so, yedi kokota. Yemi enuni nyinara yedi ankof. Etu yense. Ekodru hoa. Beti free Wontumi, free Wontumi. Na free Ekweakun de obian kabida. Ohona mi hu say, hey! Iwiase esu. Mi wa mau. Mi wa yiri o. Mi masuswa o. Hey, and to be condemned. We soon tea na mimi condemn. Yediska breno. Se Wontumi jina kwese. Media obi ama me kapreda. Na me French party for nso a omukra mo mfi mi. Owa na me say, hey, Rade, Jimmy. To be with, anytime they go to court, it is Wontumi everybody's looking at and asking to be freed. But as for him, it looked like he was on his own. Yet all the things that he did for Wontumi. What exactly did this guy, Edward Ekweaku, do? Run the dossier. What did he do? And what did he tell investigators? What did he tell the courts? Run it. Flip. Now watch this. Under the Minerals and Mining Amendment Act 2019, Chairman Wontumi and Akunta Mining Limited are facing charges that carry severe mandatory prison sentences if convicted. The state has filed 13 counts against him, primarily on mining without a valid license, permitting illegal mining, flip, and more. Conspiracy to commit crime, money laundering. And when this happens, you know where he's going? He's going to prison for a minimum of 15 years. And some prophets in Ghana have even already started prophesying that they see him in jail for 15 years. And a maximum of 25 years. Heavy fines are awaiting him. 10,000 to 15,000 penalty units. Approximately 120,000 Ghana cedis to 180,000 Ghana cedis. And Wontumi has been defending it. Flip. He would also forfeit his assets. His trial is scheduled for May 7, 2026. Flip. This is Ekweaku, the former general manager of Akunta Mining. He is considered the smoking gun in the prosecution's case. You know what that means? Smoking gun. The last piece of evidence that cannot be defended. That's a smoking gun. Why is his testimony critical? The key to the gates of the prison for Wontumi to enter. Edward Ekweaku was Wontumi's right-hand man who handled the day-to-day operations of the company. His decision to cooperate with the state changed the momentum of the trial. He had a direct link to Wontumi and reportedly testified that he acted solely on the instructions of Chairman Wontumi when allowing miners into the forest reserve. His own right-hand man, general manager of his Akunta Mining, said, Wontumi is lying. I was the one Wontumi told to allow the Chinese and all those people into the forest and that he had political power. Nobody could stop. And true to his words, he had that power. So we allowed them in there to go and destroy the forests. That's what he said. And he has evidence. Flip. He provided investigators with records and a WhatsApp chat history showing how gold was collected from illegal miners and delivered to Wontumi's representatives. WhatsApp chats. China for no miensa bi beba omo ba biesuma omo wai mo omo nko forest no mo bipono bibia ewo bipono. If you listen to some of these conversations, you will cry for Ghana. Police for be say miensa ebeba ho ebe hwe ho wati enti omo de say wonim say sir. He showed all this to investigators. He confirmed under oath that the company knowingly operated in the Tano Nimri Forest Reserve despite being warned by the Forestry Commission that they had no valid license. He was their right-hand man. And he told him, Wontumi, they said we shouldn't go in there. We don't have the license. Wontumi said, I have the political muscle. And our irresponsible president supported this crook. He gave an eyewitness account of how mining equipment was moved into the Samri Boy area under the cover of night to avoid detection by the Operation Halt military task force. Such dangerous criminals destroying our nation. And they will come and say that, no, it's political witch hunt. Can you believe this? Before Ekweakun turned witness, Wontumi's legal team argued that the chairman was a distant owner. Listen, who didn't know the specifics of field operations. Ekweakun's testimony effectively destroyed the plausible deniability defense. Listen to the trick they were trying to use on Ekweakun. Oh, Wontumi there, he was the owner, but he was a distant owner. He was away. He only financed the project. He didn't really know where these guys were going. So if anything at all, blame them and the general manager and everybody, not Wontumi. When he realized it, he quickly said, sir, I don't think I must say free Wontumi now. And they mate. Confirmed the illegal subleasing of concessions to third parties and cash. And he identified specific locations where forest land was cleared under Akunta Mining's protection. Only an insider will be able to see this. And now Wontumi has realized that, flip, that ish, irade, akwaya yi mama, anka lawyer for no, anka yi irade, akwaya kusie, yi irade, akwaya kusie papa, wakame. To discredit Ekweakun. His lawyers, Wontumi's lawyers, have labeled Ekweakun as a disgruntled former employee who was fired for alleged theft and is now seeking revenge. They are currently challenging the admissibility of the WhatsApp messages he provided, claiming they were tampered with. WhatsApp messages you haven't heard. Now you are saying they have been tampered with. Hey, flip. My brother, my sister, this is Ekweakun. He was the right-hand man of Wontumi. He saw how the trial was going, how Wontumi wanted to pull himself out and push all of them into the pit. Maybe he even told them, you know what? Munko them. Unim. Minya kwa. And Chebia Mumma Besse 1 week. And this guy, one more thing he says, and we'll close with that. You know what he said that touched me? He said when Iyoko arrested him and Wontumi, people were coming to visit Wontumi and they were giving him fufu and akrantie. Onudie. Oshawasa. This is Iyoko for ebe manu tea. No canteen. He sat back. He said his wife spoke to him and said, hey, Kojo. Auntie, who called them? I never share my. Yeah, Kojo. Yeah, Kojo. Kojo. Hey. That was where he changed his mind that, he will speak the truth. And he approached the Attorney General. And the Attorney General told him, you go to court and speak nothing but the truth. We are not interested in victimizing anybody. All we want is the truth. Are you ready for that? No personal vendetta. He said, I'll do it. And today, Wontumi knows that if he goes in there to open his case, Ekweakun Edward would be there to open up everything. Text messages, voice notes, photographs, videos, too much. I saw a few and I started to cringe. Are these the last days of Wontumi? He went to court. They said, no, come and open. He went to another one. They said, no, come and open. Now his lawyers are thinking about the Supreme Court. And this is not all. After the mining galamsey issues, he still has some fraudulent bank loans that he went for. What a crook. I am happy when trap no cheat bail. I am excited when bad people suffer for what they have meted out to innocent people of our country. Ghana shall prosper. Is the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushonamo. And here we speak truth to power. When we return, we have a final story. Hey ya! Hey yo! Wayo!
Skip a judge.
Blakk Pot. Kuku show man.
It's the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushonamo. And here we speak truth to power. Please share the broadcast and hit on the subscription button. My name is Blakk Rasta. And I want to say thank you so much to our sponsors. Thank you so much to Tesoro Doriente. Oh my God. Turn every single shower into a royal experience with Tesoro Doriente shower gel. Italian technology, African raw materials. And thanks so much also to Millennium Insurance. Not every insurance is an assurance. Some may try to cover you like a plaster, but ultimately it's a disaster. Your trustworthy partner is Millennium Insurance. We are also sponsored by the kind courtesy of Lemfi. Sending money has been made easy. You receive it right on your Momo account or inside your bank account, and it comes in just seconds. No transfer fees. Just use the referral code 1RASTA, and everything is everything. Oh my God. Thanks so much to Herbal Technology. It is a clinic that treats you with herbal medicine. There's no disease we cannot heal. We have taken time to study, and we know every man is different. Yes, you may have the same illness, but there are different approaches to dealing with you. And we only do that at Herbal Technology. Please, at Herbal Technology, we don't just treat, we heal. It's the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushonamo. And here we speak truth to power. Story number 3. And this is the final story. Watch this. Council of State member KWAMIGAH-ATOKPLE, TANKO, begs Raymond Archer. Now, he became the youngest member of the Council of State at the age of 36. The President John Dramani Mahama shook hands with him. He was dressed rich in our beautiful fugu. He smiled. He's always been on his mind to be a politician. He's been to school, he studied. My brother, my sister. And he also has a journey that is quite difficult. He's been locked up behind bars a number of times. He tried to be an MP. You know that? and it didn't work out. But he finally decided that he would be a member of the Council of State for the Volta region he wanted to represent. It was a tough battle. But he was a financier of the NDC. He spent millions on the party, allegedly, from stolen money. Fraud. This is Kwabena-Adu-Boahene, TANKO. He throws a number of parties, left, right, and center, for his people in the area, Weta. And the youth love him in the area. I'm not too sure if they still do. Now that these allegations have been made louder. In the past, yes. And when you Google him a little bit, you see that, yes, there have been allegations of him involved in some fraudulent activities. But it looks like the time is now. My brother, my sister, I came across a video by my very good brethren, Captain Smart. And he was talking about this same issue, the Kwabena fraud, gold business, gold fraud issue. And this is my very good brethren, Captain Smart. He was on Onuya TV and he spoke. It's just a couple of minutes. Let's listen to it. And when we come, something interesting will hit you. Watch this.
The Council of State ni ye bonia. Letter no ye the said national security ni top ranked member. And odeko. Ye the akoma council chair. Council chair no ye nja letter ni mano. You only leave the reference number. And see, oh, why are we doing this to this country? I didn't say yes, sir. Council of State in letter no yedi mienu na eko. Bako shi so. Report on asimesi with reference number. Na security coordinator no was sign e wase na wa ye lines mienu no wa biem. Said the me obi kotumi nko type hwe. Na letter na nkasa na ensem no wo mu no na wo de ahye council chair nsem na council chair na kan o kan wie pe it is destroyed on arrival.
Captain Smart,
because
king of
afutu ayedema president nyina no de kire ne say e san crofon na de ma mampani.
he is smart.
Eti by convention e yen crofo a wamudie eso and the Council of State. So that is why a majority of the time, yemfa papa Kwabena and the council chair. So on your mahina or you'll be a why chief justice da, or you'll be a chief justice da, or you'll be a why speaker of parliament da. Said ye beya ye be who's the sound crofono where you want where mudie as I say a bohobine. I didn't one would to your mum penny for
Captain Smart, the king.
And to say a destroy letter no on arrival na council chair no afre asimesi kuna ye bo ni di ni say bra council chair you are not supposed to take notes or make notes time I walk kind sa letter no as I say would be capture near maybe say yes say ni and enum podo between the council chair institution now or investigate sa Council of State member no and the national security coordinator. These are the only three people that are allowed to sit on the matter.
He is smart.
It's a council chair 1, national security coordinator 2, any panakaso or council member na yaboni din 3. Any state institution now or investigate sa council member no 4 people. Now what na so? They who say, why you say, ya no ma yenti. We are no we are there to say, udibim, udifo, udibim, Aha, would you for say yes, Sikasama, you are handed over to the national security
Captain Smart.
to manage and make sure that Sasa will refund Ukotuaka. No Wakakutuaka.
Okay.
Sadia Beya. You say Ghana, ye Council of State, you know. Yamfa a fee and then Kikaye and Quataro. But say no, yetimi ma kwenya. They yetimi describing a Council of State member say, or a fugitive. It is dangerous for the image of this country. Over the years, from Rawlins's time, ABC Nanado time, Council of State member BN Assassin were declared wanted. Have you heard this before?
No.
Have you ever heard what Ghana has a chief of staff who are declared wanted that? Have you ever heard that before?
Not at all.
It is a tenacity. Now, you super, you despise such an august state institution. Do you know what that means? In any case, when you say you control some friend, TANKO, on friend that, there's no letter anywhere. It just say, you could say, Omra.
He is smart.
You control Krata, and inviting. You control Krata producer, for letter to TV. So. Or throw the managing director. And you see a TV here. Let's say, Mr. Shandoff, Etro me Krata, say me ye as someone one. Me patro manager in charge of TV, your friend. And me. Yes, and when we say manager, no fansanka Nicholas, the head TV, this one. But then Nicholas, the truck Krata, and man. And me. Eti Krata way. And I would throw command and managing director say, we here no. Oh, I don't know. Tio, you collected that even this one. The managing director says the Adam Company Limited request for information and production of documents pursuant to Section 19 of the IOCO Office Act 808-2010. Kosro kakra na menkai. Once I know cry, trust so confidential.
Yeah.
But wo ankasa and a makrata we pia bonte. You ko for na ye. But this should not happen. The office is investigating a case of defrauding by false pretense and money laundering in which your company is involved. Aha, womo yade. Woman wrote directly to the council chair. They wrote to the managing director. So why are they declaring the council chair fugitive and wanted? Why? Why? In view of the above, you are requested to report to executive director or representative on Tuesday, November 25, 2025 at 10 a.m. at Yoko, head office Accra, to assist with investigation. You are to come along with the following documents. Business registration. Any question you could request a document away. They should have by now written to Registrar General to get the details. Contract agreement between the parties. Evidence of funds received from GJ Resources Limited. Evidence of gold supplied to GJ Resources Limited. Evidence of outstanding payment to GJ Resources Limited, if any. And evidence of payment of taxes to Ghana Revenue Authority. Your blah, 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 blah. This one, the first one here, date, man. November 2025. November 19, 2025. I think also. Now, November 20th, 2025. Order of freezing. Says the Adam Company Limited. What from a managing director no? In all this, Council of State member no fi voter region no. You control the krata say bra no say omma until we declare the wanted. Why are we doing this? Why? And mpanyifo a wa man we mu no aban we mu no te hodin and ye twa sa we e de ato. It will come back to hunt the NDC a day to come. Mark it somewhere. This issue will come back to hunt the NDC.
He is smart. He is unique.
Please take note that pursuant to authority conferred on the executive director by the Section 33 of the Economic and Organized Crime Act 2010, Act 804, the executive director of the Economic and Organized Crime Office has directed the freezing of account number, blah 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 blah, and what the Council of State member, the company account number, etuja. Wow.
I don't take shot, I take money.
Yeah, I did you so do you if Saturday share with 3 years ago, we didn't fear me and Sunny at the show. No, say I'm in the me did 3 years. I give the share and share me and co. And yeah, hey, my
Captain Smart.
This order take immediate effect and shall apply blah 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 until this order is revoked. Nina and say you could see order in Sato. Papa no account so. Yati ase ko. Afei wo mo ko court o. And the court no ruling say we need to me. Ghana for munti asem ni ye. Police have that so bet we yefe so why we court document no.
Well, it's a very long tape, and when you listen to the tape, my very good brethren, Captain Smart, goes ahead to say that some people at Iyoko are doing things that Raymond actually may not know. And he alleged that it's all about money. That some people in the office, Raymond might not know, are just asking for money. This issue is nothing. They should just bring money. And I can tell you that something is about to happen. And before I tell you that, let's look at this. You see, all that Captain Smart said, I have become very soft like a vegetable. Because the level of argument, there are some people you honestly don't want to disagree with, but you may have to. You see how difficult it is for me to touch this. But let's try. Watch this. He's a Council of State member. He's supposed to be advising the president. And for that matter, if he's engaged in armed robbery, if he's engaged in murder, if he's engaged in rape, you should treat him like a king. Take him into a palace. Put a golden crown on his head. Serve him the Last Supper. And then on your knees, ask him why he raped this person and raped that person. By what time he would have filled his belly with the last meal to get enough energy to run. They don't understand what investigations are. You want to take people on a break. Every thief is a thief. It doesn't matter whether he wears a golden crown or a clay crown. Crown for be a crown for. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. It doesn't matter whether the president is a thief or the messenger is a thief. They are both thieves in the world of thieves. They should pamper a certain guy who is called the Council of State member for the Volta region because he's the Almighty. What the heck? Where are we going with our corruption fight? Get the blood clot, let him come and sit down and teach him a lesson. Ha! There's a Hausa saying that I love. It says that when the baby of a goat decides to wear the rope of his mother, when they are beating it, they will beat it the same way they beat the mother. If there is something that is you are not supposed to do, a level that you have not reached, you have forced yourself to ride, you will take the same punishment as those on that level. What business has a Council of State member got to do with fraud? So if you embroil yourself in fraud, you should be pampered. I will be the first to lead you to the people. And I'll be the first to shout, crucify him. It is what it is, brethren. We have to be serious with our corruption fight. And this thing that Captain Smart is saying, in the days of have you, Rawlings' time, have you ever heard that the Council of State, they were not stealing? Or authorities did not see them? Or authorities were compromised? Now, there is a guy who says, I will not be compromised. The fact that there was not a time that a Council of State member was ever hauled before an investigative body doesn't mean that there was no crime going on. So many reasons. One, the investigative body could be compromised. Or two, they did not know that it was happening. Or three, they just turned a blind eye to the nonsense. And that's why the country is where it is. Look at Malema. They have hauled him there. Go to England. Even the king, the queen, when they go wrong, they treat them the same way they treat her. Is the queen different from the guy on the street? Are they not both humans? What are we talking about? No wonder politicians feel that they are in a certain class. That guy called Afenyo Markin thinks that they are in a certain class, and for that matter, there should be that political class. They should enjoy some kind of things. Hey, we voted you into power. All of a sudden, you want to uplift yourself into a certain class and push us to a lower class. What idiots. What's wrong with you? Are you going nuts or what? Council of State member is what the blood clot. Is he better than me? Is he better than you? What are you talking about, brethren? What is this you're talking about? Can you explain to me? How they have to call this, that, and sit them down over wine and champagne, and they will sit down and say, you did this, and you did that. By what time he would have had time to run away? Iyoko wrote to Sesiedem, whoever has the answer. He didn't write. Listen attentively to common sense. Iyoko did not write to a Council of State member. It wrote to the managing director of Sesiedem. We are not looking at the person as a Council of State member. We don't have a problem with Council of State. Stay there. We have a problem with Sesiedem. Common sense. There are places I go and I'm Black Rasta. There are places I go, I am not. There are places Captain Smart goes and is Captain Smart. There are places he goes and is Kojo something. True? Iyoko wrote to Sesiedem. He did not write to a Council of State member. That was why it was wrong for KWAMIGAH to respond using the the letterhead of the Council of State. This is common sense. Kindergarten children should know this. Kindergarten common sense. You should know this, brethren. Iyoko wrote, my brother, my sister, to Sesiedem. The manager came and he was fretting. He didn't know where to run to because the questions were hot. And he himself said, these ones that I can't answer except my CEO. Osa, call your CEO to come. Why should Iyoko write to Council of State member? Do we have a case with Council of State? We have a case with Sesiedem. They are those we believe have been fraudulent and thieving. That's it. And now Council of State member is coming in and, oh, he's a Council of State member. And no, we are dealing with Sesiedem. Whoever is in there, when we need to go to the Council of State, we will write to the Council of State. But for now, we are dealing with Sesiedem. Bring that guy here. Why the noise? Abuzukan wakagura. We are share. And you are in the marketplace and they are shouting, a real. Be bold, brethren. You know what you are hiding. That is why you don't want to come out. You can run to the court and tell the court, oh, the way they are running after me, I can die any day. Myself, I get BP. Myself, I get shuabalso. Oh, myself, I get a chew. Charlie, if they run after me, Charlie, me woo, and to give me 10 days to rest. Not me population, actually. And ignorant people go out and say, yeah, he has won. Won what? Population. Let's face facts. Let's deal with the issues. I am a very nice person when you are a nice person. I can be really terrible if you are a terrible person. Because me, I don't fear juju. Me, I'm juju myself. I don't fear it. You understand? Raymond Nacha doesn't fear juju because he was born in a juju pot. Instead of encouraging Iyoko and other such anti-graft outfits to fight corruption, look at the Inyondos. Look at them. He's a Council of State member. They should have written to Angel Gabriel, and Angel Gabriel will also pass it to Angel Kwabena Ansa. Then Kwabena Ansa Sasabro would also take it all the way to Kokobu. Kokobu will take it all the way to Nyansa Krono. Nyansa Krono will take it to, then they will drink tea and drink champagne and laugh before they sit on it. You're mad? Are you thinking good? Hey, I pray for strength for Raymond Acha every day. When you fight crime, crime fights you back. Council of State member, my fault if he's a criminal. Council of State member, my blood-clad foot. Who is that? Who is the president if he's a thief? Who is the vice president if he's a thief? My foot. For the what? That you have a president who is a thief and we can... Why did I sing thief president? Mr. President, why you dey lie so? Before election, you tell me you be in jail. When you sick, you run go a London. When we sick, oh, we die for Kolebo. Mr. President, why you wicked so? Tell me how you dey sleep at night too. You heard it. See them a come, them coming like an angel, but them a thief. Them no say them a thief. Mr. President, you coming like your savior, but you a thief. You no say you a thief. Thief president, why you thieving so? Thief man, why you thief so? The people they must suffer, but you don't care so. Thief man, why you thief so? I see the people crying every day, oh, them want food, them can't find. I see the youth looking everywhere, oh, them want jobs, them can't find. Mr. President, him just belly full, oh, him and him family, them no suffer, oh. Suffer, the poor man they suffer, oh. Suffer, rich man no they suffer. Suffer, the poor man they suffer, oh. Suffer, rich man no they suffer. Lie, see them a come, them coming like an angel, but them a thief. Them no say them a thief. They sit there and we sing it in front of them. Who is a council of state member? We are one. That the laws should be manipulated differently for you. Me, who will be that? Is that why you became council of state member? So that laws can be manipulated for you? Hey, then you have failed. Hey, if you want, go and bring Togbi Charlie. You will be investigated. If you want, go and bring Okonfo Anoche. You will be investigated. None of these media guys can say, hey, they will stand there and watch you like it's going to jail. Go there with your letterheads and write, Council of State, write to the people. If you are a politician and you are a thief, you will be investigated. These are different times. So. These are different times. You will be investigated. We will stand and watch you go to jail. Write us from the jail on the NP's letterhead. Let alone you are the head of a certain church. Your church members will come and sing hallelujah. You'll be in there. You will hold church services in jail. That is what every Ghanaian should be clapping for. Can I tell you something? Come here. Watch this. Look. KWAMIGAH-ATOKPLE has been sending people to beg Raymond Acha. And he keeps telling them, it's not about me. I can mention names, but ethically, they haven't done anything wrong. High-ranking members of the NPP and NDC, especially NDC, will go and beg Raymond Acha. And they go, oh, also, the guy, shall he cool down for him? Say, he's helped the party, he's paid a lot of money, he's done this, he supported the party, So what? We are investigating you. Have we crucified you? Come. It's alleged right now about 6 different companies. And they all have the same issue. Hey, that means it's your modus operandi. Go and explain to Iyoko and say they got it wrong. In Ghana, we don't give everything. When we say we supply gold, we supply 30% and keep the rest. That's how we do it. It's another style. Go and explain. The fact that he has given me food before, so I shouldn't speak the truth. The fact that he promised to buy me a house means that I shouldn't say it. Do you know what other people have promised? Can I tell you what Adu-Boahene? I don't even want to go there. Those who know Blakk RASTA, they know. A member of parliament, I feel like mentioning his name. Recently, my producer said, no, don't do it. Kuchoko Rose Festival, he gave us money, boof. When his issue came, we were the first to talk about it. Boom! Wama miskenti ukodi boni amayanka. Na emai no beko he. Send the yen nyina ye beda ne akonfo. Ye wi ana ya ma okakra bi so that yen semba untumi nka ya sili wano. Uni bonsam be ba akon say we di sa adwuma. Forgive my tree. Many people have gone to Raymond Acha, begging Raymond Acha. This is a council of state member. Oh, he's a nice guy. Soften your stance on him. Cool down. He's a party financier. Oh, he's a nice guy. They started off by saying it's a fight against Voltarians. It fell flat. Oh, because he promised to buy Blakk RASTA a car and he didn't buy it. Blakk RASTA is angry with, oh, ask him to say a car before he even came out. And who they a car break. The first day the matter came on, we put it out. When the car got bent, we talked about it. I think we even brought his picture, MCR, right? We said this was the guy I went to visit. He invited me. I went to him because we were together at Xylophone. And I went to his party. I think it was a birthday or something. On the way, I was part of his convoy that he insisted I should be part of. Because me, I wanted to drive slowly. At dawn, because of traffic on the Pram road. And he said, no, we'll go in a come. I said, come for me, I know drive some before. No, they all opened the road for us. Mistake I made. And I joined that convoy. Speed be what? Ah! And I also tried, because if you stay back small, no, other cars will come in. Let me push it. I was lucky. At TT Brothers, right there, the car started dancing on zone 2. Like that. Woof, woof, woof. And then the engine started. He was kind enough. He went round and came back and said, oh, Blakk, my people tell me, say, your car break down. I say, hey, be that. What happened? I say, Charlie, can I tell you the truth? That car be old. Now, one in car be that. He old small. He be like me too, I know treat him well. So, okay. He called a tow truck to come and carry you to my mechanic's place. A few days later, the whole mechanic shop got bent, and we played you the video here. He was the first person I sent a message to. Say, Charlie, that car, you remember that car? He burned. Say, yeah. Like, don't worry, I will give you contribution. Listen, contribution. It's okay. Have friends. I even sent a message to Namwan, who bought me the original car, and a few other people that love Black Rasta. This is the predicament I am in. I didn't ask for anything, but they themselves said they would make a contribution. Some even promised that they would buy. A week later, I didn't see the contribution, so I sent a message. Oh, Gabi, the contribution, I don't see how far. Say, oh, don't worry, next week. Then we brought the documentary. You saw the documentary. Say, hey, it be so serious that thing be. I don't will give you that contribution anymore. I will buy you the car. Listen, to God be the glory. I never followed up on the car. As if I knew. From contribution to I'll buy you a car. And he's there saying that because he didn't buy the car. To God be the glory. Now, that car has been replaced long ago. And I made mention of that here on this show. Most of you who don't follow, go back and watch. I said, oh, he's been replaced. And good Samaritans are still trying to replace, but when they call, I tell them, oh, it's been replaced. Oh, but Charlie, can give you something small. That's how my life has been. People love me. You can't say that because you promised to buy a certain second-hand car, home-used car, that you did. My car was a brand new car. And because you didn't buy it, do you know what those other thieves promised? Some promised houses. Remember, dying air was Pintex. Oh, do you like this car V8? Charlie make a say, no. Those who know Black Rasta know Black Rasta. Not some Council of State members. In a which way. My brother, my sister, Raymond says that he would investigate any criminal alleged until he gets to the bottom of the thing. And in the next coming days, Raymond Acha will take this thing to another level. I won't say it now. Remember, I told you this, that this thing will be taken to another level. It's the Black Pots, aka Kuku show them all. And here we speak truth to power. Okay? At this point, we say thank you so much. We appreciate you. All our beautiful sponsors, we love you. We appreciate you. Oh, God have mercy. Hey. Thanks so much to Tesori Doriente. Turn every single shower into a royal experience. Thanks so much to Millennium Insurance. Hey, your trustworthy partner. And thanks so much to Lemfi. No transfer fees. And it reaches you quick in just seconds. And remember, yes, the most competitive rates. Lemfi. And thanks so much to Herbal Technology. And Herbal Technology is here. It's a clinic that does not just, you have malaria, come and take this. No. We find out what kind of malaria you have. And we find out exactly how you can stay without that malaria for so long, maybe forever. Do this, do this, do that. Eat a lot of this, a bit of that, and you are okay. And we give you some medication. At Herbal Technology, we don't just treat, we heal. It's the Blakk Pot, aka Kokushonomo. And here we speak truth to power. Okay? Let's take your final comments and we are out. All right? Hamid Sule says, Assalamu alaikum, Black Rasta, watching you live from Afia, Jerusalem. More fire. Good work done. Macromio 4 says, nitty gritty and 49 calamity. All right. Macromio 4 says, Dombruku in the house. Nasara Buguri says, Father, teach us Obamam. Money. Says, don't talk about Shatawale again if you want your need to go viral. Okay, we're here. Thank you. Solly Evans says, the pots. Yes, the Blakk Pot. We show them all. And of course, Maxwell Kukuko Komla says, Black Rasta, you have the acumen of journalism. Thank you. Achuvia Raymond says, watching live from Elmina Castle. Vincent Kingsford Bedu says, good evening, Black Rasta. Agbashi Victor says, you're welcome, Black Rasta. Godfred Kwashiga Eja says, please work on your time. Yesterday, we had some big technical problems. So we spent time working on it today. That's why today you see the pictures different and hot. We hear you. 6 o'clock sharp, we are here. And then we run it. Okay? Thank you, Godfred. We appreciate you. Mark Romeo Forrest says, my regards, Professor Blakk. And then Godfred Kwashiga Eja says, please work on your time. We hear. Osai Bedu says, come here. The Blakk Pot, a.k.a. Kukusho Demo. More comments coming in on Facebook. And also from YouTube. Mike Janko says, kaboom, Black Rasta with nothing but reality. Dwabel says, hello, Jap people. We want to big up Team Blakk, Empire Media crew, and say happy birthday to a great Kuchoko soldier, James Kwete. More wins, brother. Come make we party at the La Boma Beach during the Kuchoko Roots Festival coming off on the 2nd of May. Okay? From 10 a.m. all the way till you drop. Okay? Nuha Ali says, good evening, Black Rasta. I'm watching you live from Wale Wale. Keep the fire burning. And I want to thank you so much for your unmatched efforts to always stand by the truth. I love your presentation. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. More comments coming in. Yes, we have Kamil NBC. Good evening, Black Rasta. I think this Edu guy must be jailed for what he has caused this country. The sense of right. Great Chairman FK Tamale Central Chairman and Miss Dr. Mohammed Sharif Abdul Halik MP for Nanton and Alaji Alidu Haruna CEO of Zongo Development Fund and Senior Abubakar Shura Bill. I am Kamil watching you live from Tamale Abuab. Okay. Kwame Kwashi says Black Empire Media the Mecca of the truth. And he says Black Rasta, it feels good to be back. I felt lost when I had to be gone for a long time. Kwame Kwashi, you're welcome. We appreciate you and we love you. All right? More comments coming in from YouTube, also from Facebook. Make sure that they flow. Okay? Facebook and YouTube. All right? My brother, my sister. And there is Agbovo Wisdom. He says, you're welcome, Black Rasta. Rasta Bakope. Share. Call a friend to call a friend. To make sure that everything is everything. This is Wheezy One watching you from Miocho. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Kwame Kwashi says, Black Rasta, we love you and your team for holding the line of truth and not giving up on the truth. Okay? Thank you so much. We appreciate you. More comments coming in. More comments. We'll take 2 more. After this, 1 more. Pat Awo says, greetings, Black Rasta. Fatao Adam says, good evening, Black Rasta, watching you live from Belgium. Mohammed Suhadu says, greetings, Black Rasta. More fire. Oyo. Mabia. I will miss something. Me, James Kwete says, good evening, the king of the airwaves, Black Rasta. I'm watching you live from, ready and willing, sure to deliver infantry battalion, Michelle Camp. All right, more fire, respect, man. We bless you. We appreciate you. More comments coming in. Joseph Arthur says, Council of State members are not angels and are not above the laws of Ghana. Oh my God. Wisdom Agudu says, are the Council of State members above the law? Oh my God. Joseph Arthur says, Captain, you are throwing dust. Charlotte Agbeka says, anytime I hear this talk, I feel like hitting my head on the wall. I cancel members of state above the law? Nonsense. Wisdom Agudu says, what sort of journalists are we having in this country? Is Captain Smart okay upstairs? Philip Onbe says, Black Rasta. Regina Adole says, the village guy called Captain Smith. Okay, who is that? Who is Captain Smith? He's so ignorant and he's naive, you know, and he calls himself Captain Smith. Who is that? I don't know who that is. Chachu Cupid says, don't run the dozier. Again, we beg. You are too much dozier, right? All right, I know. Asari Joy says, and he says, 419 MPP party. Charlotte Agbeka is laughing like a killer. Benjamin Robert says, great job, Black Rasta. Raskaba says, Kwabena Adu-Boahene and Wontumi are full-time jail candidates. No way out. Simple. Amina Mustafa says, love. Joseph Arthur says, oh, Captain. Says, who taught you this, Captain? And then Nobab says, why, Black? Greetings, big bro. All right? It is what it is. My name is Black Rasta. And I want to say thank you. I want to say I appreciate you. I want to say it is what it is. Thank you and thank God for wisdom. And thank you so much for being family. We appreciate you. We love you. Today we started late. We have sorted out the technical issue that almost messed up yesterday. We started the latest ever. But you still stayed glued. Today you are still here. Our numbers are on the screen. Yes, scrolling. Pick up the numbers and do business with us. This is the show with the largest number of sponsors. Are you aware? This is the show online that has the largest amount of love. We are the biggest when it comes to Pan-Africanism and patriotism. And remember, here we don't talk politics. You see those guys who used to say, hey, talking for NPP, talking for NDC. Right now, they've all gone quiet. You see where the difference is? We go for the truth. Whoever is not with the truth is our enemy. Finished. So when those people were talking, we knew it was a matter of time. Anyway, it's been the Black Pot, aka Kukushonamo. Maybe you have a story you want us to follow up on. We are more than just excited to do that. And thanks so much for always being with us. We appreciate you. We never take your time for granted. The data that you use, oh my God, please take it from me. Salute of patriotism. We love you. Until tomorrow, same time, 6 p.m. Hey! Hey yo! Wayo! Come on!
One